What is up, everyone? Welcome back to JBoo's Plants and Bonsai. I hope you guys are doing well out there. I hope everything is going great. Here in front of me, or to the side of me, I have this absolutely epic Ponytail Palm, and the plan for today is we're going to be giving this guy a new pot, putting him into a nice new home. We got this plant from the nursery a couple weeks back at a whopping price. It was only about $12.50, which is absolutely amazing. This plant is relatively large and it's doing absolutely great. It's got a ton of growth and it's got a ton of volume. The leaves are pretty big, pretty green. It looks absolutely awesome. I've said absolutely like 5 times already, but anyways, you guys get the point. This thing is amazing. When I was setting up the shot for this video, I sat down and one of the leaves actually went right into my ear. So that's how you know this plant is just as excited as I am to get it into a new pot. Stop it. Anyways, guys, I think we should get right into the video. Let's introduce you guys to the pot. Alright guys, so here is the pot we are going to be working with. Let me go ahead and give you guys a little bit of a better view. It's a pretty nice pot and it's pretty large, so it's going to be a home for this plant for quite a few years at the very least. Again, here is what we are looking at. Quite a large pot, like I previously mentioned, but it does have a very tiny drainage hole, and so the soil we're going to be using today is going to be a really fast draining soil because we don't want this plant to develop root rot or anything like that. It's going to be a mix of potting soil, rock, pumice, and I think a little bit of bark. Before we begin to place this plant into the pot and actually plant this thing, we're going to first tease some of the roots, and so let me go ahead and take this thing out of its pot, and you guys can check out the awesome amount of root growth. So yeah guys, check out all of these new roots. I think this thing is in need of a new pot anyways. The soil is just absolutely filled with roots, new ones and previously grown ones. This thing is super healthy. We're gonna give it a nice new home and it should be very happy. And so I'm not planning on bare rooting the plant. I'm simply just gonna take maybe like a 1/4 inch off all around the root ball. This plant already has pretty good drainage, and so we don't really need to do too much there. It's already growing very healthily, as you can obviously tell. So we're gonna go ahead and just take a tiny bit off all sides. So simply just taking a little bit off all sides. If I really wanted to bare root this plant, I probably could, because in my experience, ponytail palms are very resilient and very strong plants. They're probably one of the only plants I haven't accidentally, killed. Anyways, just very strong plants in general. Definitely one of my favorite plants. If you guys are looking into getting into plants, which I highly suggest, I would recommend getting a ponytail palm as a starting plant because they're super easy to take care of. They're actually succulents, and so you're not going to need to water them too much, or else they'll of course develop root rot, just like any other plant, but especially these, pretty susceptible to root rot, so make sure you water sparingly. As you can see, all of these roots are now poking out and exposed, and so they're able to reach that new soil. And so we're going to go ahead and turn our plant and move on to the other side. How's your guys' day going? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys would like to see. If you guys have any recommendations for video ideas, let me know. I'm open to ideas and I'll try and make it happen. I was actually not even sure if I'd be able to make a video today because last night it was absolutely horrific weather. It was raining, it was super windy. I thought today would be the same, but it's actually a pretty nice day, surprisingly and thankfully. I'm able to make this video. I'm pretty excited about this. I think this plant is going to look really cool in its new pot once it's all settled and done. Alright guys, so I'm pretty much done teasing the roots, just finishing up the bottom here, making sure we get the roots growing outwards. And so now we can begin to move it into the pot. So we brought our pot back in. I'm going to go ahead and start off by filling in some initial soil so we can get our ponytail palm to the height we want. So this is again a very fast draining soil comprised mainly of potting soil, pumice, rock, and some bark. And so let's go ahead and start to fill this thing up. And see where we are at. Looks like we need a little bit more, so let's go ahead and keep filling it up. Alright my gamers, so I've got the plant in here now and I've got most of the soil filled in. I just needed to stabilize the plant real quick, and I also put some fertilizer in here. That should give it a good little boost. I think this pot is looking really cool for this plant, this absolutely epic, ginormous plant. As you can see, this thing is just growing crazy right now. And also, let me see if I can find it real quick. Looks like there's a little baby growing off right here. Let me try and hit a quick zoom in. I think that's a baby, guys. This plant is just absolutely insanely healthy, so let's go ahead and finish it off. Finishing off putting in the soil into our new pot. I think it is looking pretty awesome. You guys can of course be the judge of that, but I think it's looking pretty cool. So there we have it, everyone. That was repotting an epic ponytail palm. So yeah everyone, that is going to conclude our video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys have any feedback on anything I could have done better, or if there was anything that I did good. Let me know. You guys know the deal. I hope you guys like the new pot we put it in. Personally, I think it looks really awesome, but you guys can be the judge of that. Thank you for all your love and support always. You guys are truly the best. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the support. I just said that. Anyways, thank you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.